Hey guys, I have a quick DIY self-care recipe for you. We are going to make our own all-natural cold cream without all the other ingredients that the popular cold cream has. And yes, this is just like the one that, the one you're thinking of. It's like the one that maybe your grandma used. I know my grandma did. But yes, just like the one that my grandma used to use. She swore by cold cream and Pond's cold cream, Dove soap, or Ivory soap, sorry, not Dove soap, Ivory soap, and oil of Olay. She swore by those, used them all the time. Now me, I'm a little bit more naturally inclined. I'd rather do things that I can either make or have very simple ingredients. So I have a recipe for a cold cream that I adore. Okay, so getting into this, and hopefully I can get through this before the little one needs something again because he keeps interrupting. To make this, you just need a few simple ingredients, and it doesn't take long to make at all. So the first thing you need, and this might sound a little strange, but you need Spectrum's organic vegetable shortening. This is made with palm fruit oil, and it is a super simple base. It makes great balms. It's good for the skin. If you are allergic to coconut, then you do want to avoid this, but it makes a great quick balm base. And then you'll need some sort of oil. Jojoba oil is a really good one because it's very close to your own natural skin oils. So that's a good base oil. I have an oil that I made that is infused with roses from my mother's garden. So I'll use that. Rose is really good for your skin, especially as you are reaching your more mature years. Rose is very good for your skin. Next thing you'll need is some essential oil. Now, they don't need to be super fancy. The highest quality you can afford is best. You want to make sure it is 100% pure, organic preferably. I'm not going to name any brands because I'm not brand loyal. I have some of my favorite brands and maybe I'll share those in a later video. But for this one, just whatever you have on hand or whatever you like. I recommend a lavender essential oil, or if you don't like lavender, maybe Roman chamomile. Kind of smells like apples. That's a good one for your skin. Soothing, calming, anti-inflammatory, those kinds of things. Another good one would be elemi, which is similar to frankincense. Frankincense is over-harvested, so if you have frankincense, feel free to use it. If you cannot go out and buy frankincense, elemi is a good choice, more sustainable. And then you will need something to mix your ingredients in and something to mix your ingredients with. And then finally you need something to store it in. I am actually a big proponent of reusing jars. I actually have a jar that was a night cream that I will be putting a portion of this in to use at my dressing table, and the remainder will be stored in this. This particular cream will keep for 6 to 12 months depending on your storage. I keep it in the fridge. I keep it in the back of my fridge just because it's hot where I live, so keeping it extra cool will help it last longer. So super simple. You're gonna do 1 spoon of your oil, your chosen either your jojoba oil or an apricot oil, almond oil. You want a light oil that is good for the skin. So those are some good choices. You don't want anything heavy like an olive oil. Avocado oil might be okay depending on your skin if you have dry skin. Otherwise, I would stick with something like jojoba, apricot, or almond. And then you're going to do 7 spoons of your shortening. Now, I know there is concern, some people, I've read concerns about palm oil and the harvesting of palm oil. And if I can find another simple base option, or if you know of a simple base option that is a super fatty option that's solid, I am open to suggestions. So so you want 7 of these into your bowl. Okay, and then you're just going to stir it all together. It takes a little bit to get the liquid oil incorporated into the solid fat, but just give it a little bit. I don't like to melt this down to incorporate the oils. One, it's an added step and it just takes too long. And also, it kind of changes the consistency, and I like the really creamy consistency. And if you really mix this well, it's almost like a cream, like that. So I like that consistency, and I found if I melted it down, it stayed too soft. And then you're going to put in 10 drops of your oil. I'm going to do lavender. 1, I really like lavender, and 2, I have a new brand of lavender that I am giving a try. So you want 10 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you are a little more advanced in your essential oil knowledge, then you can totally do, a blend, make your own custom blend, which I have done in the past. I'm just going back to basics with this one because I want to try out this lavender oil. It's a new brand because my favorite brand is no longer in the pandemic. They had to close. So anyway, there is your cream. It smells really good. And you can put it in your jar. Just like so. So there it is in the jar. And like I said, this will keep 6 to 12 months. It might keep longer if you put it in your fridge, but just for potency's sake, for the oils, you're gonna want to use it within 6 to 12 months. And then to use your cold cream, I can't believe I'm gonna show this on camera. You have to get your hair out of the way, especially if you have a mop like mine. Isn't that sexy? And then I'm just gonna use what's on my spoon because I don't want any of it to go to waste. And you just take it and rub it into your skin. It's really good for taking off all of the day's makeup and grime. Yeah, that looks good. You end up with a clown face. Depending on your oils, like the lavender is very calming, so you can scrub away the stress of the day as well. I have yet to find a mascara that this will not work through. I am being hailed again. And then I just use tissue, or you could use a piece of cloth, depends on what you're working with. And you just wipe it away. You can see it's removing all the makeup. And if you feel like you need more, you can do a second pass, but usually one is good for me because I do, like I said, I do go and actually wash my face with my cleanser. So usually one pass is good enough for me. Be gentle around your eye area. I'm probably not always as gentle as I should be. So there you have it. Your own simple, all natural DIY cold cream that you didn't have to, you could actually pronounce everything that's in this, which is important. I think it's really important in your skincare, in your food. You have to be able to pronounce the ingredients in it, otherwise you don't know what you're getting. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot more information and things to share with you guys, and I will talk to you all soon. She always had, I lost my scrunchie. I had a scrunchie. I found my scrunchie. Okay. This brand of tissue has failed me. It's leaving me with flakes. Can you see that? Oh well. I'm gonna go wash my face anyway.